To him, it sends a shudder down your spine. Homeschooling, Joe Wicks, might surprise you to learn that since lockdown began, home educating is on the rise. In Scotland, we're going to talk to one mum who started out on that journey during lockdown.
Your calls, your stories.
Mornings with Stephen Jardine on BBC Radio Scotland.
And it's Friday, so as always, we're asking about the good things that have happened to you this week. Who do you want to give a thumbs up Friday to? Maybe the neighbour who took in that parcel you've been waiting for ages. One of the contestants on Bake Off who gave you a good laugh. Someone in the family who did something for you this week, something special. Who do you want to give a thumbs up to this Friday? It's your chance to say thanks via us on BBC Radio Scotland, 80295. To text the programme. We're at 7 minutes after 10 o'clock now as 11 areas of Scotland prepare to enter the toughest Tier 4 restrictions tonight. How are people living there going to get through it? Well, they might want to take some inspiration from Grant Dyer. Back in March at the start of lockdown, Grant decided to recreate some celebrity selfies on Instagram to cheer people up. Since then, he has built up an army of fans, including some famous faces. Grant joins me live this morning. Grant, good morning.
Good morning, how are you doing?
I am fine today, thanks. Take me back. How did this get started? Where did the idea come from?
So it kind of all started a bit by accident, to be honest. At the start of lockdown, my dad had just had a stroke, and one of my friends was going through a tough time and she was in hospital, and obviously due to lockdown restrictions I couldn't go and visit them, so I was a bit kind of anxious and nervous for them. So I thought, what can I do to, first of all, keep myself busy and occupied, but also try and cheer them up? And I had this idea that I could recreate some funny photos and put them on my social media, and they could look at them and it would cheer them up. And the response I got was just huge. It was people messaging me saying, "Oh my God, this is hilarious. Please keep it up." And people were getting into a routine where they would go downstairs for breakfast with their children and open up the laptop and have a wee look, and they were saying it was part of their lockdown routine and please keep it going. So it just gave me a bit of encouragement to keep going.
Tell me about your first one, because he's one of my favourite people.
And Nick Offerman from Parks and Recreation.
Mm-hmm.
I was on his Instagram and I was like, I have that outfit, and I thought I'm going to go and recreate this, and I showed my boyfriend and he was laughing, and I thought I'm going to put this up on my Instagram. And then a couple of days later I did Busy Phillips. She's an actress and an author, and she liked and commented on the photo saying, "Oh my God, nailed it." And I thought, this is actually going to build into something, so I just kept going and kept doing them.
Tell us some of the other people that you've done that the listeners might have come across. Who will we know?
I did Phoebe Waller-Bridge from Fleabag. There was a photo of her where she was surrounded by all the Emmys and all the awards she had won, and obviously I don't have any in the house, so I used toilet rolls instead. I did Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman. I've done Dolly Parton. And then Tyra Banks, the model, she commented on my photo as well, saying that she loved it.
Yeah, that's looking through last night. I mean, it's quite a scroll. Your Instagram feed going through it. She was one of my favourites, actually. You must have the most amazing dressing up box.
Well, my boyfriend's a teacher, so I think we've just got a lot of things lying around the house that we can improvise. I've went through more bin bags in lockdown than I have for years.
So what's the approach? I mean, who are you going to do today, for instance?
Today it was Harry Styles. He did a Vogue photo shoot this week where he was wearing fabulous gowns. So I thought, I've got a bed sheet like that. So I thought, I'll start with the bed sheet. I'll add some bin bags. That's where it starts. It's basically just whoever uploads a funny photo that week, I'll try and find it. Or I've got a few friends that message me saying, "Oh my God, you should do this. This is hilarious." So I've got a wee bit of help from my friends.
I think you're underselling yourself here. I mean, you are incredibly creative in the way that you just capture the essence of a person in terms of what they wear or how they pose on social media as well.
Yeah, I think that's from watching America's Next Top Model all these years. I've picked up a few tips.
Yeah, that's where it all starts, doesn't it? Who have been your favourites when you scroll back through that feed? Who do you look back on fondly?
I really like my Dolly Parton one. My friend got me this pink frilled cowboy shirt, and I don't know whether she overestimated the size, but it's huge. You could fit about 3 people under it. And I've always been looking for an excuse to wear it, so I thought Dolly Parton's got big boobs, I can blow up some balloons and use this and make it into something. So I really like that one. And then I was a big Girls Aloud fan, so I did Nadine Coyle quite early on, and she liked and commented on it, so it was nice to get a bit of appreciation from her.
Because you took a bit of a break from it as we started to come out of first lockdown, Grant, and then you were so overwhelmed by, hang on a minute, where have they gone? That they're back now, aren't they?
Yeah. I started doing one a week just as things eased up, because I was getting out a bit more and I didn't have as much free time. So I started doing one every Friday. But as we're going back into Tier 4 today, I thought I'm just going to start doing one a day again.
You must be one of the few people that's looking forward to enhanced tiers because it gives you more time.
Absolutely not.
And you've mentioned some of it, but tell me more about the feedback that you've had from some of the famous people who you've done.
Yeah, like Laura Whitmore, she's a presenter on the TV. She got back to me saying, nailed it. And Mira Sorvino from Romy and Michelle's high school reunion, she commented saying she liked it, and I've had a few more from Lauren from Churches and Rose McGowan that was in Scream, and Bobby from Queer Eye. I don't know if you watch Queer Eye, but one of the guys on that does the home makeovers, he commented saying he loved it, so it's been really nice.
There's somebody obviously missing from this, Grant, and I scrolled through it last night, and I actually went through it again this morning. Where is Lorraine Kelly?
Oh my God, I haven't thought of her. I'll need to do her soon. I'll definitely get Lorraine Kelly on it.
It's just made for this.
I was even thinking, I saw it was an anniversary of that time where she was saying to the girl, what's the point of coming on here if you're not going to answer any questions? So I wonder if I can try and recreate that somehow.
Do Lorraine Kelly for me, please. Who else is on the list? Who is at the back of your mind thinking, yeah, I maybe need a couple more props for that, but I'm going to do that one?
I'd really love to do Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, but I need a baseball bat for that one, so I'm going to have to try and find something.
Now, it's a lot of fun, and it is, and you see this in the comments that you get, it's just some of the positivity that people really need right now. We're all sick of talking about you-know-what, and this is it's just something different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of light and fun, just to kind of cheer people up, because it's so easy to focus and fall into the depression and you don't know what's ahead and think about the anxiety. So it's a bit of fun for people, a bit of escapism, which I think we all need just now.
If people want to check it out, Grant, what is your Instagram handle?
So it's @comfortablydumb without the B at the end. But if you look up the hashtag #comfortablydumb, you should find me.
And I'll be watching for Lorraine Kelly over the course of the next week. I nearly did the voice there, didn't I, as well? Grant, pleasure to speak to you this morning. Thanks for putting a smile on all our faces, Grant Dyer there. It's 10:15 on a Friday morning. This is BBC Radio Scotland. There's a brand